Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing the 15 subscriber special. Oh. And so I'm going to show my latest builds, and I will also be viewing the latest update to my Creator Area, which I know has been getting popular on Reddit. And I also will be showing you insights on the fleet of my new shipping docket. But unlike other shipping fleets, it does work around airships and airplanes and ships. But yeah, I made that shit a long time. Anyway, let's go to a non-PvP server so we don't get instantly killed or shredded by shredders. I didn't even realize it was that. We're in a non-PvP server now. It's mostly chill. But anyways, let's hit start. You scroll down to find items. Oh yeah, and I also made more things, and I'll show you these later. Let's first showcase the latest updates to Honeywood Generator, which I vastly upgraded in many of the showcases and the Reddit posts. Now you might be wondering, is this the original Honeywood? And to be honest, yes, it is the original foundation. It's just vastly improved. Yes, I guess. Yeah, this is this is what it looks like in build mode. I mean, it's a beast, that's for sure. This is the core. This is what it looked like originally. But for all the extra features like the overshooting off, the flanking line and all. Yeah. Now for maximum clearance on a spawn in the ocean. Because this thing is so big, it needs clearance just to function. Oh yeah, I don't mind that. And right now I am making flash getting. And there we go. It needs to get out the water though. And it'll be flat nice. I'm buying something. Okay, never mind. Maybe not in the water, but maybe we can do it as you get. Wait, hold it. The point spawn it does create a lot of lag, but that's just how it is. It's not complex. Oh. It is amazing moving parts. I thought it was stuck wooden or something. I thought it said, holy shit, that's dangerous. That's why you weren't moving back. Yeah. And no. Oh my, those are mountains, bro. Who would even want a mountain on a plane map anyway? Like, that mountain there is practically useless. Remember that Roblox zombie thing on or fucking you? That one that we're seeing. There we go. They're fucking hanging off the side of the map. We got these. This is what it's saying. Due to the radonite areas going east and overly large amounts of box. But I think I found a way to bypass that issue. That's to make it hover in midair. Don't ask me how that's right there.
I like this guy.
I think I just broke the generator, but at least it still spins.
The coffee.
Let's activate the flanking line, and slow bank, and there we go. What? Okay, we're just gonna do that. Alright, so this is a tornado. And as you can see, it turns out, according to Google, there's a lot more different color variations of lightning strikes. So what I did is I went ahead and had a bunch of those colors that were listed, and that includes where I gotta find the that includes red spray lightning and blue jet lightning that comes from the top of the anvil. Oh, yep, there's the spray lightning and the jet lightning. And this is the flanking line in the previous update. We even got a tower that for some reason has a anvil already.
My dad.
But yeah, this is the tornado. The most recent update is mostly just lightning visuals, but yeah. Anyways, let's go for another board. What about my squall?
This podcast. It's gonna be like this.
It's a big, and that's for sure. This is a generator that's meant to create a long line of thunderstorms. And one we can even produce a little weak tornado here. Alright. And there's the flanking, not the flanking line, but the squall line. As you can see, using a glitch where you enter active particle emitters while moving, it causes the particles to be launched in the direction of movement. And that's the glitch I use to create this. And the best part is, unlike my supercell, this one actually leans backward, whereas according to the physics, it creates an atmospheric cold flow that pushes the stone forward. It pushes the lower half forward so fast that it leaves the upper half behind partially.
No one. Carrot. You have 5 minutes. He sounds so pale.
And so I decided to do that. And it does still include the shuts. This is a tornado, it's a little bit weird. But yeah, that'll do the squall line. And now let's spawn the tropical site. Oh wait, I forgot we gotta spawn this on those. Okay. There we go.
Oh my god.
As you can see, it has a couple rain bands, and it does launch particles outward to actually get the true cyclone scale. I say I did quite well on it. Anyway, let me know what you think of these in the comments, and let me know if you want me to try and make something else. Alright. Now, I'm gonna give some insight on the Sky shipping line that I have founded on Discord. If you go to the community page of my channel, you should see some that has like a link that says Discord. If you click that, you should be clicking the invite, which allows you to join the Discord server. And what we do is we build hyper detailed airships and roleplay with this. But once you're in, you'll be met with this page. This is the Discord server's logo. It has like a airship well up close, and around the airship it says what's in the word right there. It does starts with the Sky shipping line. As it says in the name, we don't use ships like naval vessels. We use our own type of stuff, such as airships and airplanes. This is the rules. This is the rules. We have the fleet rules for like in a server. We have the server rules like one in the Discord server. Generally, just talk about whatever. Registry is what you need in order for your ship to be accepted into the fleet. This is our partnerships page. This one is where this is where you can find out which other shipping line you can which other shipping line you can say that we are a partner with. Then we got 5 tips page, which is like for help. So guys, this is like for the physics. 31, like infinite balance. It says that if a fluid top plus a airship pitch uniformly up or down if the propulsion is sloppy. And that's a big problem with airships. People have your engines too low or too good. And large liners, if they're like a large liner, they take a lot slow, so you might need something. This will maybe ballast wise. Ships too is like for detail, like adding like propeller shafts and rotor joints, ruders, visible outside of a gondola. And you can also use this like for borders and stuff. And there is a type of method for detailing, which is greebling, which is like where you use small balls and like medium blocks to add details to like spaceships of nice match. This is for like armor. For like military ships, like defense class airships, which are semi-rigid. You can replace the normal blocks with TNT blocks on their all get armed against typical PvP weapons. Tips for is like mechanics in combat, like Valkyrie Crash to get at warring towers, big airships like military airships you can add landing pads or runways. And if you want to, you can actually add crash scenes to your airships like fire and stuff. And weapons, you can add gun blocks, fireworks, rockets, cutter bombs, which are just bomb rays that instead of TNT, they use blades that when disconnected, they fall down onto the target. Or TNT, which is more risky to the airship that dropped it. And self-destruct, which if your ship has a reactor that produces steam stuff,
You good now?
if you leave it, you can actually carelessly leave it unattended,
What happened?
causing to destroy your airship and kill any people. Tips 5 is like things your character can use. So you can put TNT down, grab it with your hand using the grab tool, and place it on the enemy ship and hit that to your main pilot seat and click the explode button, which can cause your ship. It can cause the enemy ship to be exploded. And crew logistics includes the helmsman, engine engineers, and all that. Roles is where you get to find all the roles for pilots, the service, or ships, and just the origin story. And we also do have our own livery right here for fans and the fun. And this one is where you actually can show your airships. And this is a fleet engineering backed up by real assistance. Non-rigid is for cargo. Because the logic is eliminating internal heavy frame and keeps the hull ultralight. The reason gives maximum speed and power to outrun frost storms and execute quick express deliveries. Similar to this defense. The logic is a solid metal bottom backbone paired with light fabric top. The reason it provides a rock-solid base to mount heavy weapon bays and blast on while remaining fast and nimble. Now rigid is the biggest one we have, just passenger. The logic is a complete internal beam cage and skeleton with separate gas. The reason distributes weight perfectly to build massive 90-block flagships of grand multi-deck luxury and VI combinations. And this right here is our fleet. Right here we put any airships or aircraft or airplanes into our fleet, which I say is a good thing. But anyways, we have gone over the entire server. I'm gonna show you how to actually get to it. You can just go here and simply click where you can find the channel. Then there's two ways you can look in the description, or if you buy them where there's a section titled links, it'll include your Discord. And if you don't want to do all of that, you can just go to community. This is not looking at because sometimes if I add new announcements, you have to scroll down over it. But here there's a announcement that tells y'all that I have created new Discord server for airships and this will be going to either way it's actually set. And if you're wondering, this is our new official name. Oh, I don't want to do that. if you ever want to, like, quickly find it without, I don't know, scroll for YouTube on, all you need to do is just type in the name right here, and it'll pop up the videos right here, and then you can click on it, and boom, you'll be right where all the chant is. But anyways, back to the game. I have been working on making the airplanes. There are more present day designs, but the best part is these are not anymore. Like, I think Google the A380 is like completely rigid with no crash physics. But what I did is I actually made them crashable.
I don't know.
Let's go to a public PvP server for this. But this one is gonna be good. And I guarantee it.
Oh.
I don't know why the slider is this, but it's not. I'm just gonna choose a random one. I'm just gonna go with the first Twinjet. This is my first breakable Twinjet. It has rear-mounted engines and a couple cockpit detailing. But you can see this TNT for breaking off roof panels and beams. And there's also motivators, because I got kind of inspired by motorized physics crash cars that they made, like Trazen made and stuff. So what I did is I used that exact same thing for my airplanes. And these actually fly pretty well too. Though if I ever do a tutorial, note that you have to have auto aero enabled, so these things can actually fly because they need that to fly. I've tested it once without auto aero, they actually fell like a bird with paper wings. Oh, and if your wing goes under too much stress, you'll actually begin to see parts fall. Don't ask me how this thing can still fly with the 0.1 range clean, but everything will be fine. Oh. Oh. Okay. We got even larger ones. These are what I call the large airliners. This one is my tri-jet. It's kind of inspired by the DC-10. But it has cockpit detail too. And this one, the wings are more flexible. Sorry about that, man. It kind of like sweet. Alright, got the engines powered up. And there we go. Now note that if you pull up too much, you'll actually begin, because just like in real life, with auto aero, it actually stalls when moves thrust or like pull up too much. Alright, we're gonna pull up, get into the air. Hopefully our wing nearly got clipped there. Oh, we're pulling up too much. Level it out. Activate the crash physics. There we go. As you can see, the wings on these are broken into 3 sections, so they realistically bend. Every main and secondary can actually bend Oh! Alright, that's actually pretty realistic, not gonna lie. And now we're gonna move to the turbo airplanes. Let's go for the
You know, if you do
twin
for that
flop.
money. No,
This is my first one. It actually uses a push configuration instead of a pull configuration.
yeah, but
But it also is rear mounted, which is kind of cool. And it is pretty unique. Even with propeller engines, it still goes pretty fast. Alright, we're gonna initiate
oh
our
my god, I
physics.
thought
Our
that was
wings are beginning to suffer from distress.
yeah.
Oh. And we just crashed into power. I'm planning to improve the destruction on large airlines by making their roof panels break off. But yeah. And then we're gonna go for the quad. This one has a mixture of push configurations and pull configurations. The crash physics are currently active, which means the planes are gonna be for great. It uses a mixture of TNT and motors. Alright. Oh! The nose of our plane just got cut off by a decided ramp. Most of the plane did hold together though. You know what? Let's move to the single engine aircraft. Let's go for the single jet. This one's based off the Cirrus SF-50 Vision jet, but oh, there's a helicopter that appears to be tweaking. This one's actually pretty chill. Instead of like going neon, it's actually pretty slow. Right, the crash physics are active. Now, since it's a small plane, it does have a lot of break points. And that was the crash for you. Anyways, I'm going to show y'all one of my cutest tornado builds. And this is it right here. It's actually what I call a magnetic tornado. It actually can weaken and become thinner or intensify and become lighter. I just made this randomly by experimenting with magnet physics. But it's pretty fun. Any moment now and it should become a full-blown, like, stovepipe English tornado. Yep, there it is. Anyways, I also have another thing to show you. That's my airships right here. I'm gonna spawn in the straight liner I made. It's honestly pretty cute. There it is. Oh, I'm spawning my what we call the bulwark, which is a military instrument. This is the medium space military ship. It has 3 guns and a cutter bay. So if you click G, you actually drop the cutters.
Wow.
Now the best part about these airships is these don't have a gyro at all. These barely use gyros. And that is because I actually made them become naturally stabilized and become upright by healing up to the explode. So you can still get the realistic leans and stuff, and the realistic reactions to the environment, but you actually won't have an unrealistic gyro state for its machine. Oh, bonk. And I do have one that we call the Courier, which is just a cargo vessel. It carries the 4 most vital cargo, by the way. These I do plan to add as the base fleet ships, but yeah. And I think I'm gonna make the large military airship actually have its own runway and landing system. Because that would be honestly pretty cool. And yes, I do plan to add airplanes too. Anyways, we got the cargo loaded. Now to take off. And this is it. Oh, we just barely dodged the island. Now, for my future plans, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the largest airships out of the way. Which, this is the largest one, and it's a rigid passenger airship. But anyways, I hope you have a great day, and stay tuned for any more. I know recently I haven't been posting that often, and that's just because I've been silently working. Jets. Anyway, see you soon.